Now is the moment that you all and I myself have been waiting for. The big announcement for me and for my career. I am so happy to announce to you that on October 10th, World Mental Health Day, October 10th, 2024, I have a brand new book that is dropping on Amazon. It will be available on both Kindle and paperback versions. It's called Putting the Pieces Together, Understanding and Supporting Children with Autism Spectrum Disorder. I have found that in my career, there are so many misconceptions and myths and frustrations and chaos and worry that surrounds autism spectrum disorder. So I wrote this book. It has actually been several months in the making, and finally it is ready to come to you. It is actually going to be part of a series of books. The series is called What's Really Going On Here, and that helps to explain different disorders that children may have that affect children's mental health. The first one I decided to tackle is Autism Spectrum Disorder. And this is a book that I wrote for parents, for caregivers, for people who work with children who are diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder, really just helping to demystify the disorder, explain a bit about what's going on in the brains of children with autism spectrum disorder, and some real simple ways that you can support those children in your life. So if you are a parent, if you are a caregiver, if you are a teacher, if you are someone who interacts with children who are on the autism spectrum, this book is for you. Again, it's going to be available through Kindle. You can actually pre-order the book on Kindle right now. I'm going to put the link to that book in the chat on all the platforms. Let's see here. Yep, dropping it, putting it across all of them. Thank you so much, Cassie. Yes, I am very excited as well. The Kindle version is actually available for pre-order right now. And then the paperback version will be available on October 10th. It will come out. So of course I'll put out some things about that once it actually drops on Amazon. But I am so excited to be able to share this with you and share this work that I've been working on so hard. And I'm so excited to really just demystify things. To me, autism spectrum disorder is one of those things that is constantly just seen as overwhelming, or seen as something that is just almost like, oh, well, my child is diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder, so I guess that's it. And that is not the case at all. And in the book, I also explain that autism spectrum disorder isn't even something to fix. It's not something to try to change about your child. Now, there are some symptoms that you may want to change and support your child so that they don't face those symptoms. But people with autism spectrum disorder see the world through a beautiful, beautiful lens. So it's not about trying to change them into being something different. It's about supporting them so that they can show the rest of the world how amazing they really are. And that's what this book, Putting the Pieces Together, Understanding and Supporting Children with Autism Spectrum Disorder, is all about. I really tried to demystify things and make it as simple as possible. I don't want to trivialize autism spectrum disorder. It is definitely, it can be very complex and very complicated, and it can seem very overwhelming. But let me tell you this. People with autism spectrum disorder are amazing, and they're to be supported, not to be changed and not to be quote unquote fixed. We are here to support them and help them show the rest of the world how amazing they really are. So I am so excited to be dropping that book on October 10th. Like I said, you can pre-order the Kindle version on Amazon right now. The Kindle version is only $4.99. The paperback is only going to be $9.99. It is very simple. It's a 135 pages, chocked full of the science of autism spectrum disorder, what's actually going on in the brains of children with autism spectrum disorder, strategies for support both at home, both at and I go over what I call the 5 of supporting children with autism spectrum disorder. And I'll drop to you right now what those 5 P's are. It's patience, predictability, peace, a positive presumption, and play. If you can implement those 5 things into your life and implement them into the lives of the children that you support, you will see amazing growth as you support them with those 5 P's: patience, predictability, peace, a positive presumption, and play. I am so excited to help you put the pieces together, understanding and supporting children with autism spectrum disorder. That is my major announcement, and I'm so excited about this book and about where things are headed as I am writing more books and about more childhood mental health disorders and being able to help adults better understand kids so that kids and their caregivers thrive. So much frustration, so much overwhelm, so much stress comes from just misunderstanding, and maybe it's believing that something is a bigger problem than it really is, or maybe it's all this misinformation that's surrounding us about all of these different disorders. But I hope to break it down and make it simple for you so that you can understand and support those amazing, amazing children in your life. That is my major announcement. I hope that you will celebrate with me and jump on to Amazon, check out the book. You can read the description. You can check all those things out there. And please, please support me as we continue to go towards October 10th, World Mental Health Day, towards the full release of the book on both Kindle and paperback. You can search for Stuart, Mr. Stu Perry on Amazon. You can also search for Putting the Pieces Together, Autism, and you'll see the book there.